Today I'm going to show you how to get an image from the internet or an image that you have of a pet, and how to get that into Photoshop, resize it to the proper size for your gridding, and then how to print that out and save it. So the first thing you're going to do is make sure Photoshop is open. Okay. If you don't see Photoshop in your dock down here, you can click on your rocket launcher, and you would just need to scroll over and find that icon and click on that and open it up. Okay. So I have Photoshop open. It's ready to go. And I will also need to open up the internet, Google Chrome. So I'm going to type in whatever animal I choose to use for my project. I'm going to click on images. And again, we want high resolution. So I'm going to click on search tools, size, large. And I'll scroll down until I find an image I like. Okay, and I like this one. So I'm going to click on view image. And here it is. And I can just click and pick it up and drag it. Oh, not going to let me do it today. Okay, and drag it onto the Photoshop icon, and it will automatically open up. Okay, now there are 3 different dimensions that you can use, 3 different sizes. So if you want your final size to be 12 by 18, you would crop to 4 by 6. If you want your final to be 15 by 21, you would crop to 5 by 7. If you want it to be 16 by 22, you would crop to 4 by 5.5. So I'm going to do 15 by 21, so I'm going to crop to 5 by 7. So first thing I will do is click on my crop tool, which is this guy right here. It looks like the 2 sort of overlapping L's. On yours, it might automatically be set to ratio. You could click here, but that's not what we want to do. We want to click on width by height by resolution so we know it's the actual size when we print it out. So we would type in our dimensions up here. So 5 or 7 by 5 by 300, doesn't matter. If I want it to be vertical, I could also switch it this way. Okay, and I can just scooch this over. I can crop this in tighter by pulling on those little corners. All right, so it's up to you what you want this to look like. So I think I'll go okay. When you're happy with what that looks like, so this would be what your final image would look like. So all of this in the gray area here would be removed, and all you would see is this. And this is the size I want to get to 15 by 21 for my final dimensions. So I can click on the check mark here or hit enter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I have 2 different versions, horizontal or vertical, and it's totally up to you how you do this. Okay, now I want you guys to save these in case you lose them. So file, save as. On yours, you should have an area over here that says shared, and it should say 2012 FS students. So you'll click on that, and then you will click on NHS Art, and then you will click on A. Melchione, and then Art Fundamentals 1617. And then I have a folder in there called Animal Reference Images. You can see some people are saved in here from first period. So I will save this with my last name, your first name, doesn't matter as long as you know it's yours. And then hit save. And save it as a maximum quality file and hit OK. Now I'm going to go File, Print. Okay, now you want to make sure you're printing to the color LaserJet in A127. Obviously, I don't need 23 copies, so make sure that says 1. And then scroll down here, and you will have an option for printing marks. Click on that little arrow, and I want you to click on corner crop marks. You don't need to click on anything else, just corner crop. Okay, and then hit print. It's going to ask you a bunch of questions. Just keep hitting OK and print. Okay, and the little light should go on my printer in a few seconds, and then that will print. Okay, so that is how you do it. So again, I will have examples of what these images look like, but go to Google Chrome, do your search, make sure you click on search tools and click on large. Okay, so you have a high-res image. You can drag it into Photoshop and then crop it. Make sure when you click on the crop tool, you click on width by height by resolution. That's the second one down. You don't want to click on any of these ratio ones. Okay, so width by height by resolution, and make sure you type in either 4 by 6 by 300, 4 by 5.5 by 300, 5 by 7 by 300. And again, if you want it horizontal, you would just change by clicking on this little arrow to switch if you want horizontal or vertical. Okay? And that should do it. Have fun.